What is Ready Week, and how long has it been observed here at Lassiter?
Red E Week is it's a national campaign throughout high schools across the country. Our PTSA sponsors it. It's actually a Red Ribbon Week, and at Lassiter we've adopted it and called it Red E Week because we're actually asking kids to make sure that you're ready to make good decisions involving drug and alcohol, that you actually don't get started using drug and alcohol, and that you make good decisions when you're at school and in the community as well.
Why do we do Ready Week here? Do you think drugs and alcohol are a pressing issue here at Lassiter?
Yeah, I've worked in, this is my 27th year in education, so I've worked in multiple different high schools, not only in Georgia, but in other states as well. And it doesn't matter if it's Lassiter, it doesn't matter what high school it's at, drugs and alcohol is a problem. And so we always want to make sure that we're providing kids and parents with enough information so that as a family that you can sit down and you can talk to each other as a family about the uses of alcohol and the dangers that are affecting kids today.
Do you think Red E Week has shown a significant impact on the incidence of drunk driving at Lassiter?
I think anytime that you provide information that you're able to give the information to kids so that they are aware of the consequences. You can see the car that's sitting out front. That was an accident where somebody was involved in a drunk driving accident. And, I think all of us, probably have somebody in their family or somebody they're close to that has had an accident or know somebody that was an accident involved, something along the lines of alcohol or drug use. So you can see the impact of what happens. And I think that car does help to emphasize, not only to here, but also across the community. We get phone calls, asking about the car that's sitting out front. It's a great opportunity to be able to tell the story of why you want to make sure that you're drug and alcohol free, especially when you're driving a vehicle.
I hadn't really considered that about the car, just to raise questions. Eye-catching. Apart from Red E Week, what have you been doing here at Lassiter to help decrease drug use?
To decrease drug use, obviously, anytime that, in your classes, teachers will always talk to you about making good decisions. The district has a campaign about making good decisions. So it's not just a Lassiter effort, it's a total Cobb County School District effort to make sure that the message of awareness is out there, to make sure that everybody knows the consequences, and to make sure that kids are making good decisions and putting themselves in spots where they're not putting themselves in jeopardy or putting somebody else in jeopardy. When I do the announcements in the morning, I ask people to make sure you're being a good friend to each other. If you have somebody that's in trouble, or if you have somebody that's doing something they shouldn't do, to let an adult know, so that we're always ready to intervene and help to continue to make sure parents are involved as well, so they can help kids make those good decisions.
I believe that's all of my questions. Do you have anything you'd like to add?
I just want to thank everybody for their support of Red Ribbon Week and as well as our Red E campaign. It's great to see kids coming to school every day wearing the red bands and receiving a treat from our PTSA. Our PTSA does an outstanding job to make sure that they help get the message out and to make sure that we are putting information in the hands of kids so you can have those discussions as families as you sit around the table, and so that you feel comfortable with that. Or if you have somebody that's in trouble, or if you have a friend that needs help, that we can get you the help that you need.
Great, thank you.
Drunk driving is responsible for 10,000 deaths a year. More than 230 children are killed in drunk driving accidents every year. How do you prevent drunk driving? Know your limit of how much alcohol you can consume and sober up before getting in any heavy machinery. Drug use can lead to dependence and addiction, as well as accidents, health problems, and more. In 2020, there were 91,799 drug-related deaths.